We ain't the same, we two different people. I chose this path to feed my fam, you wanted to look lethal. This ain't no movie, no part twos, you wanna be my sequel. I came up from the bottom, you came up being treated equal. What you know about growing up, watching poverty, hitting up the damn donation store for a shopping spree. Best believe whenever I got cash, I spent it properly. Yo was in playing Monopoly on private property. They wanna know how I did it. Truth is, I ain't play by the rules, wasn't no fool. Knew Pops was working hard to get food. I stayed in school, I still did runs to make the ends move. So many nights I wish that I could have.
Everybody, welcome back to Spinner Podcast. This is episode number 52. I got Jigg Staxks here, but before we get into that, I got a few things to say. First of all, subscribe to this channel, Spinner Media. We're almost at 300 subs, so let's try to push that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Been growing a little bit more after the upperclassmen, so I've been very appreciative of that. Follow me on Instagram, SKBENITG. Hit me up, comment. Subscribe to the channel. Fuck American Airlines. Cobra Collective. Follow our second Instagram page. We're doing video clips. We're doing photos. All types of features. So check that out. And then check out the last podcast I had with OK Eileen. She's the owner of Goodbyes Clothing. And then also she brought DJ Caution with her, of DJ from Long Island. So we had a great talk about hookah and me not knowing about hookah and coronavirus and all types of good shit. Anyways, introducing here, we got West Hempstead artist Jigg Staxks coming off his Run It Up video that's out now. A Run Up video, and then he's got singles EBK, Menace to Society, and Built Like Us. Those were some ones that came out recently. How you doing, my man?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Introduce the camera. What we got here?
All right, so this is my little brother. He's Craig. He's literally my right hand man. Like, been through everything with me, so nowhere I wasn't coming up here without him.
Yeah. So how? This is since you're at school now. So how has it been like just in the house? Like,
it's been quiet.
Been quiet now.
He was making music and like there's nobody talking to me.
Word, I stay recording.
Is it on YouTube?
Nah, it's me, him, and then we got a little sister, and then we got like half siblings. But like, but just living in that household, it's just me, him, and my sister.
Okay, gotcha. So you said as a young kid you were moving around a lot and everything. So take me to the beginning. Take me from New Birth.
All right. So like, we kind of started out like we was born out here in Long Island, and then like really grew up a little bit in West Hempstead for the most part. And then from West Hempstead, like our mom out of nowhere was like, all right, so you're moving school. I think it's like second grade or whatever, because I didn't do so good in first grade in West Hempstead. I went to like, I was a bad kid, so like I just wasn't so we started school in Westbury, and we was chilling there or whatever, and it wasn't it.
That's
so like so we came back to West Hempstead, and then out of nowhere, like by fourth grade, you know, I'm starting to like get crushes and things like that, get to know people, like all of that, play sports. Talking about we're moving to North Carolina. I was like,
damn. So you went to North, that's a lot. Wow, that's a lot of people. Another guy who went to North Carolina. A lot of people from this podcast from here went to North Carolina. That's like a common one there.
Word.
What part?
Raleigh. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like fuck with it there. It was just not the same at all. Like we got there and I was like sitting there like, nah, this is not it. Everything's mad slow. I don't know nobody out here. I'm hearing y'all everywhere. Like the birds were huge. Like there's snakes and crap. I'm over here. Yeah, the birds, bees, lizards. Like I'm like, we ain't seen none of that over here.
Yeah,
so,
no.
Yeah, nah.
Did you ever see the fire ant? Fire ants, those big ass mounds.
God, bro.
Did you get attacked ever? Y'all get attacked?
Yes.
You did?
Yes. All on his pants, like running through the hills or whatever. Just stepped in one. I said, nah, bro. Like. Yeah, those were not the way.
No. Especially if you're wearing socks, they'll get into your socks and they're impossible to get off, dude.
They don't play around. Like, nah,
yeah.
So but so from there, whatever, I started school. It's weird. Me, him, and my sister actually went to 3 different schools over there. Like it was
How'd that happen?
I don't even know. Like our mom put us in different schools. I don't know. So so by like I think it was 5th grade or 6th grade over there, like. I was like, I want to go to school with my brother. So I'm like, all right. So I ended up transferring over to his school. But literally, as I transferred over, halfway through the year, my mom's like, all right, we're moving back to New York. I said, are you serious? Like, we just getting moved up. And so I'm like, damn. Right. So we ended up moving back to New York. And we went back. And I'm thinking I'm like, you know, I'm going to chill out West Hempstead again for high school. So, like, mind you, like, these are kids that I knew in elementary school. Yeah. So seeing them now, I'm like, what the hell happened to y'all? Some of them crazy potheads. Some of them just... kids who were never on book studies, all of a sudden, like, scholars. Like, I'm like, really? Dang.
Okay.
So, from there, though, we started, like, like after freshman year, I remember like one of my friends was like, it'd be crazy if you just ended up moving again, because like at that point I started like being in Brooklyn all the time.
Okay.
Like we had family, most of our family lived in Brooklyn, so that's where we grew up around there. We were always over there before and things like that. My mom was sick for a little bit too, so we were always chilling at our aunt's place, either in Flatbush or in Canarsie. Like we were just always over there.
Okay.
So we started like living over there at a certain point. Like literally as we got back, like we were still going to school in Long Island, but they moved us to Canarsie. So like,
were you commuting to school every day from Brooklyn?
yes,
That's terrible.
We had to get up at like 5 a.m. or whatever, get in the car down there. Like days that it was snowing, so we still going to school, and like so yeah, that was trash.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Yeah, we was not with that. So after a while, I was like, yeah, I had enough of this. So like. And it was cool. It was cool at first. We were chilling with grandma all the time. Grandma's cooking is amazing. So like yeah, grandma, aunts, cousins.
What kind of cooking is it?
Oh, she's like soul food.
Soul food.
Soul food, Caribbean food. Cause like
nice.
my mom is Trinidadian and my dad is Haitian.
Okay.
But like my mom like also has Venezuelan in her, so they mix it up all the time. Spanish food, like Caribbean food, mad good. All the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
I need to get home cooking like that. I don't have home cooking in a while.
But yeah, so like we got to taste the different cultures and things like that all the time. So
right.
We finally ended up moving back to West Hempstead, and we were living there. But nobody in West Hempstead knew we were back there. Everybody thought we were still going because we didn't end up going to school there. We went back to that school in Westbury. So it like, yeah.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, we were just never in one spot long enough.
So you graduated out of Westbury?
I didn't even graduate from there. That's not where it ended. We kept moving.
Where'd you move to after that?
So after Westbury,
how old are you at this point?
I think Westbury was what, 6th, 7th grade around there. Yeah.
No, for you it was like 8.
Oh yeah. I graduated from like middle school there. But then for high school, came back to West Hempstead again. Yeah, and then left.
So third different time at West Hempstead.
Yes, and then left West Hempstead again, and we left, and then from that point, I was like, nah, like we're moving a lot. So but those were probably, I'm not gonna cap, those were probably like the best years, cause like we started playing more sports and things like that through like 6th to 9th grade. We were playing basketball all the time, so we met all the kids in the neighborhood. We were always in Lakeview, the Hempstead Lake State Park. We were always over there playing basketball.
Yep.
I mean, we have some crazy stories there too. Like that Hempstead Lake State Park used to be active. Nobody goes out there anymore.
Why?
Like,
what was it back in the day?
So like, I don't know, like there were like separate gangs and things like that around there at the time, and so like there was always something going on. I remember one time we were literally there playing ball. Helicopter came over our heads or whatever. Like police cars everywhere. Apparently, some guy was running around with a machete and he stabbed somebody.
A machete, the big ass fucking Reaper shit.
Yes, bro, stabbed him right there, or whatever. And so we're sitting there, like people are coming asking questions, but of course, all the kids on the court, like all we know growing up or whatever is we're not police wise. We don't talk to them like that. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like we just left. We grab our stuff and we leave or whatever. Like it's none of our business or whatever what happened.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a target to nobody. So
right.
And so yeah, there was a lot of shit that we just, and everybody stopped going there. I remember like getting texts from like Lucho and a lot of other people. They were like, just chill, go in there for a little bit because it's just not safe.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were like, like all the time. So we were just like, yeah. So we started playing ball other places. Sophomore year, there was a lot of like between 8th grade and this time, like 10th grade, I started doing more things by myself. Like my family, we were struggling on money. Like it wasn't like we were dirt poor or nothing like that, but it was like, you want to be able to make your own money and not have to rely on your parents when they're doing everything already. Yeah. And my parents were going through their own things, so it was like I started branching off doing things by myself. Shout out to Louis, shout out to Lucho. Those were like, shout out to Red. Those are like, Red. Yeah, those are like key people in my life who like really played a role back then. I mean, between like they would take me in or whatever, teach me things that I didn't know about or whatever, just help me get around. I got into trouble or whatever, but they always had my back on whatever. And so, yeah, over those times, I like stopped sleeping at home. Sometimes I come home mad late, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. or whatever. And, like my dad would, he knows. Like I remember I would text him and be like, "Can you let me in or whatever?" Because my dad would lock the door. He locked the door and be like, "Nah, once you pass the like stoplights or like the lights or the street lights or whatever, once those are off, you're not coming inside." I was like, "Damn." Yeah, he was tough, but like it was all for safety and all that because it was getting bad because like between Hempstead and West Hempstead, a lot of people started moving in and there was a lot of integration between the two. So like it was just. and I was always in Hempstead at night too. So like, and it was never like safe.
Yeah, no, man. I worked out there for a little bit.
Yeah. Things they get busy over there too. So it's like So really like I would rely on just learning my surroundings and things like that. I picked up a lot of things. Started learning how to read people. Like little things people taught me. It's funny though, cause those 3 people who really like played a role in my life or whatever, like no matter where they are right now, like free Louis in jail, but like free him or whatever. He I remember I look back at texts all the time now. He was like, bro, don't ever get arrested. Like don't ever. He would try his best to keep me out of trouble, and like that's appreciated because I don't think I'd be here right now because of him. Like I'd be in a lot of trouble. So So big shout out to him. Yeah. But yeah, so we moved, my dad, because there was a lot of gang activity going on and things like that, a lot of drug stuff going on that we don't speak on, like just little stuff. Yeah. My dad was like, all right, we're moving you to a safer neighborhood. Okay. So, yeah, so this man going, like, we don't know where we're going. We're looking at random spots we never been before. A
safe neighborhood. You don't even know where that is. You don't know where that's going. There's a lot of safe neighborhoods in the U.S. You don't know where you're going.
Because, like, we're used to, like, being in Canarsie and things like that where literally, like, the floors, like, they tell you don't wear one color. Like, I remember my aunt, we would leave to go play ball. Don't wear one straight color to the like, even if you just want a color code, don't wear one straight color. Yeah. Black shirt, wear something that's neutral, because the minute that somebody sees you and they think you're an opposite or whatever, you're an op, it's clipped for you.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, it's just not safe. So, like, I remember, bro, and it's crazy, too, because we would have to, like, leave our phones at the crib or whatever to go play ball. So it's like, the logic is you got to stay safe as a person, but how can you be safe if you can't call somebody if something go wrong? So you always have to know somebody.
So, wait, why did they make you?
We leave our phones so that you don't get robbed.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you don't get robbed or whatever. And then you had to, like, we started learning and meeting new people and things like that who kept us out of trouble. They kept us safe. They looked out for us on, whether we were on the corner, whether we were, chilling at the deli, the bodega, whatever we was at. So, yeah. Okay. So, that was different. But, he moved us to the South Shore. We go to, like, in Long Island, we go to East Rockaway. Never heard of East Rockaway, ever.
Me either. I mean, now I know I've heard of it, but I don't even know where the hell that is.
We didn't. It's like.
It's not Suffolk, right?
Nah. It's over here. It's like 15 minutes from here. Like, okay. Lynbrook, Hewlett, Oceanside, that area.
Okay, I know. Yeah.
So I'm sitting here. I remember our first day in, man. I'm sitting here. I'm like, yo. I said, what is this place, bro? Like.
High School Musical. That's what King Ren was saying. He moved to.
Fences.
He moved to. He told me he moved to like West Hempstead High or something like that. Yeah. And it was High School Musical.
High School Musical. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of stuff there too. But like, but man, like this wasn't even like. It wasn't nearly diverse as West Hempstead was either. So like it was like snowed up in there, like just mad white people, mad Caucasian people. And we weren't used to all of that. So like. Not to mention, it was hot there, too. There's always police officers, so we're always looking over our shoulders because that's just what we know. That's what we're used to.
There's no police officers down there?
Oh, no, in East Rockaway? Yeah, they be bored. Yeah, they be bored just rolling around. Like, police officers everywhere. Like, I mean, like, shout out to the ones protecting our neighborhood, but, like, from what we know or whatever, it was just not something we were used to at all. So, then, started sophomore year there. I'm not even, bro. Our first day there, some lady drives by. We were chilling on the steps at our new house. Now, this is a house, like, this was bigger than the one we had before. I mean, I've never really lived in a neighborhood where there were literally, like, white picket fences all the time and things like that. And they were everywhere. I mean, people... The old people had like their classic like 1970 cars chilling in the garage and things like that or whatever, like, and then they have their little beater car that they drive every day just for the fun of it, but so we're sitting on the front porch or whatever, just enjoying it, chilling with some friends, and some old lady drives by mad slow. And so now it's like, all right, we know this lady's not going to put a drive-by on us, but why is she driving by mad slow? Because that's like,
like so. Pull over for a little.
Yeah, pulls over. She's typing. We don't know what's going on. Anyways, like 5 minutes later, police show up, and we're like, what? This man comes out and says, we got a call about suspicious behavior. We said suspicious behavior. We live here now. We just moved here. Like, yeah. Like we waiting for our stuff to come in or whatever. He was like, I'm letting you know there's a lot of like racism in this town. I was like, that's great to know or whatever. He was like, the lady called the cops on you guys or whatever. I was like, we were just sitting on the porch. We weren't even doing nothing. So, yeah, those years were like sophomore year specifically for me, and his freshman year was tough because racism was serious. They was like they never encountered like African American people before.
That's nuts because they live 10 minutes away.
Exactly.
Which is ridiculous. Yeah.
And then Valley Stream's not far from there either. Like like so it's like damn. So we finally like we're like, all right, we're just gonna accept it. Cause even during school, I remember there were times where like we had people drive past our house, yelling out the N-word and things like that to my mom and like, and we had to walk down and run down on kids and press them over it. Like that disrespect was not sliding with us. Like,
right.
So after a while, I don't know, like people just got used to us and they were just like, yeah. But like in my head, sometimes it's still like you know, there are certain kids I know I could trust for sure, and families, like, don't get me wrong, not every family is like that, and that's what we had to learn. Because after a while, my mindset, after that sophomore year, my mindset was like, wow, so I must, like, most Caucasian people must be like this, because that's all we encountered.
Right.
But then we started to realize and learn a little bit more that it's
person to person type of thing. Yeah,
you know, it's what they know or whatever. So yeah, it took some time to grow up through that, but I actually ended up graduating from East Rockaway. So that was like my final trip. That was my final school trip.
Final school was East Rockaway, and you're still at East Rockaway? Yeah. Okay, goddamn. So is it a lot better now for you than it was back then, or?
Yeah, it's a lot better now. Since I've been there for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys play sports over there and do things? Okay.
So he's a football star. I mean, he's hockey. I should have played, but I didn't play because I didn't trust the kid, like half the kids on the team at first. I wasn't sure about the whole racism thing, so I was like, I don't know, man. So what I did was, the school, I played soccer when I went to West Hempstead.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I played soccer.
That's me.
So I used to love it, so it was like, for real. So what I did was, the school, East Rockaways, didn't have a soccer field or nothing like that, and so their school, our side was too small or whatever, because it's a really small school. Okay. The town is like a mile long, like it's not.
Yeah,
So they had, their school was connected to Malvern or whatever, like, which is like 10 minutes away or whatever for soccer and for certain other sports. So we combined. Plus Malvern had a field and all that. So I grew up with most of those kids because Lakeview, Malvern, all that is like near each other. So I felt way more comfortable playing sports with them, and then I met coaches who were like, you know, they were goats. Like, shout out to Coach Rob, you know, shout out to Coach Scallion. Like, those people kept me in check. Coach Biscardi for lacrosse, because I started playing lacrosse too my senior year. And then we played basketball. East Rockaway had its own basketball team, so we played basketball there too. Shout out to Coach Lores, because that man held it down for real. Like, because he pulled me up sophomore year for varsity, so.
Okay, nice. Yeah. I'm guessing you were playing point guard.
Yeah, for a little bit, but like because we moved around so much, I never got a chance to really break down and learn plays like that. So I ended up, like,
playing
all we
2
knew
or
was
3.
street ball.
Okay.
So like they moved me to 2 and things like that. But, yeah, my boy Chris or whatever was our point guard. So shout out my boy Chris. That's like my best friend right now.
What position were in soccer?
Soccer, I played left back. I played right back too or whatever. Honestly, I just liked hitting.
Dude, that does. You gotta be a warrior to play those damn positions. I used to play up top. Like I couldn't, because left and right, the modern left and right backs have to go up and down because you were attacking too, right? Oh,
we had to move it up. We had to clear it. Like, and if the clear wasn't good, man, like our coach was on our asses.
Shit.
The running for soccer, oh my goodness, man, that put me in like the best shape of my life. I'm not gonna cap. Between that and basketball. Yeah. So
all right, we got one person now on the soccer team, of the podcast soccer team. We're gonna have intramural team. It's gonna be a bunch of rappers and me. You know. All right, so I can play either attacking mid, left wing, or second striker. So we got defense now. We'll put this team together. I like it. Do you watch?
I used to watch a lot. I don't have time now. I never really. I don't.
This summer you gonna be back here, or
this summer I'll be back here.
Well, we'll do we gotta do NYCFC trip or something like that. I'm a DC United fan, like I'm from down there, but when they play DC United, maybe I could go up there. I heard it's just weird though. Yankee Stadium they play at.
Yeah, that's different.
I don't know about that in terms of like a soccer field. Anyway, so what did music come into your life?
So really, when I was younger, like I remember, like we had my aunt. Shout out to my aunt, because she's also my manager right now. So she really, like, she knew we were going through a lot growing up, and she knew it was tough for us, like moving around all the time, trying to figure out family stuff. So she would do her best to try to like put us out to have fun moments. So she had like a summer party. She had like at our little house in West Hempstead. She bought like a big blow up like a water thing and snacks, drinks, so the neighborhood kids came out, hang out with us, and it was fun. And that's when I was first really introduced to like rap music, and I started listening to like 50 Cent, Eminem, and that's when I first started to hear it because my mom was very religious, so all we did was listen to gospel music.
Gospel.
Yes, man.
God damn.
Man,
Who are the big artists in gospel?
Kirk Franklin. My mom was a favorite. Fred Hammond, like these people, man. Like
Sunday morning, waking up, hear that, you gotta clean the house.
Man, clean the house to gospel music. Like my Dominican friends can wake up, clean to like Spanish music. Nah, we was cleaning the gospel music. We'd be like, can you change the station? Nah. Every ride, like it made like every ride feel so much longer. Like a 5-minute ride would feel like it's 30 minutes.
Because it's like slow. Everything is drawn out. All like the notes are drawn out, so I could see where like it just pace does. There's no pace to it.
Like so, yeah. So we grew up on that, but then I was like, cause we did grow up in the church, like respectfully. So like, so that's what it was like or whatever. But yeah, we just started doing our own thing, listening to like rap after that. I listened to a lot of Eminem when I was young, like a lot of Eminem, a lot of 50 Cent. Started getting into like Ludacris, Tupac, Biggie, like so, which is crazy, cause like, but then I touched on Meek Mill, and Meek Mill out of all the rappers was really hit me. Like I'd say that's my favorite artist right now.
Okay.
Meek Mill or whatever.
It's been for some time. Is your favorite?
For so long, since I was little. Like if you got something to say about Meek Mill, there's a problem with me.
Yeah.
Cause I'm here, like, but yeah, cause there are things that he would say that would just like get me through hard times, like.
And it's a different style. Like that's a different sound than you. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, and so like I think when I got to maybe my freshman year I started writing down and doing little Instagram freestyles, little challenges, cause like the other thing was I was nervous too. Like I never like to. I like to call myself antisocially social. Like I love being social. I love being out there meeting new people, but I love being by myself. If you leave me by myself, I'll survive and I'll thrive by myself. That's how it is. And so when it came to my writing and stuff like that, I don't like writing around people. I don't like recording like around too many people. Like it's got to be like a circle of people I really trust like that. Moving around a lot, you never get a chance to really full out trust somebody.
No.
So like that's the circle we started to make. And so I started writing and putting little Instagram videos out, and I used to like put them up and take them down instantly because I didn't feel like they were good.
You just weren't confident with it.
Weren't there yet. But by sophomore year, I started dating this girl. We're not gonna drop her name, but yeah, I started dating this girl.
All right, we'll call her X, woman X.
Yeah, woman X, and she was good vibes. Honestly, nothing against her. I wish the best for her. We're cool now, but something happened along the way, and I guess you could call them like growing pains, I guess. And we like split. We broke up or whatever. It was like 8 months, 9 months, something like that. So but I wrote something or whatever because at the time I was just in my bag. Like when I said I was in my Birkin, like it was bad all summer. Like I was just not. I was going through it. He knew. Like he used to come into my room, catch me. Like I was sitting there listening to like Drake and stuff.
Oh no, Weekend and Drake and like take what was it? Take Care you were listening to?
Yeah, Take Care.
Marvin's Room.
Yeah,
Marvin's Room.
Caught me lacking in there, so he'd be like, "Bro, let's go out." Nah, I'm good. Stay in the room. So I wrote something, and I didn't want to look like that guy who just put out a diss track for a girl. So for months, I didn't say nothing about it. And then the Do Not Disturb challenge came out, which is crazy because that's what I wrote it to. I wrote it to the Do Not Disturb beat by Drake because that's who I was listening to then. And like the challenge came out, and I remember me, him, and a couple of my cousins were out, and we were all doing our own verses to it. And they heard mine, and I had it written, and they were like, "Yo, you need to do something with this." And then one of my good friends, Jesse, shout out Jesse, because he's had my back since day one, since I moved to East Rockaway. He listened to it. He was like, "Bro, this needs to go out there." And so this is like 3 months later after writing it, after me and her split or whatever, and I decided, all right, I'll put it out. So I put it out on SoundCloud at like 6 a.m. I didn't say nothing to nobody. Didn't tell anybody about it. I don't even know how it got out there. I walked into school about 8 o'clock because we used to walk in like late.
So you drop at 6 a.m. and then...
Yeah, because I'm an early bird. I wake up at 6. Like,
damn, you're the only guy I know who will drop that early. Yeah. You're out of your mind.
Yeah, it wasn't because it was just for me to put out. I wasn't planning for it to go nowhere. I didn't think people cared about feelings like that. All I hear, because like nowadays all I hear in music is like money, girls, money. Like, so like it's like I didn't really think it was a big deal. But and it was a more sensitive side of me. So I put it out. I walked into school and I had like nobody, mind you, I had 3 followers on SoundCloud.
3 followers,
yes.
Right.
Like I was like, so I'm like, I get in there and this kid walks up to me and says, "Your song is good," and I said, What song, bro?
Did you know this guy? Was he one of your 3 followers?
He wasn't even one of the 3 followers, bro. Like, we talked every now and then. Like, I had seen him in the hallways because it's a small school, but, like, we didn't really talk like that. So I was like, thanks. Then I realized I walk into a classroom and there's, like, 8 kids singing the actual lyrics. And I'm like, the lyrics to my song, the song just dropped this morning. So I'm sitting here by the end of the day or whatever, it's basketball practice. I come out of basketball practice. The first day, I had 450 plays. I said, what the fuck?
So these 3 people,
I
whoever these 3 followers are, the GOAT followers.
Those are the GOAT ones. So,
yeah.
So, like, I don't know who told who about it or whatever, but at the end of basketball practice or whatever, I think it's like 5 o'clock, 5:15. I get out, I check my SoundCloud, refresh it, 450 something, and it's still moving and it's counting. I'm like, by the next day, I think it had like 700 plays. I was like, what the fuck, bro? This shit is really moving.
Yeah.
So I told him and I was like, bro, it's not like we bought things. Like, it wasn't even something I promoted. So I was
You didn't even put it on your IG or nothing?
No. So
wow.
I was like, bro. So by the time it hit 3K, I think it was like 2 weeks later, I said, all right, maybe I'll post something about it. And I played it for my aunt because she's in the music industry. She does her own little thing with like Caribbean artists and things like that.
Okay.
She's really good at what she does. So
cool.
She was like, yeah, this is really good, and I think you need to put this out somewhere. And I was like, all right. So of course we couldn't use the Do Not Disturb beat. It was recorded. That's the other reason why I didn't know it was like blowing up, bro. We couldn't use the Do Not Disturb beat. Mm-hmm. And then like on top of that, it was recorded in my bedroom. So like it sounds raspy, like
the audio, the mixing wasn't there probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think right now it's at like 9K or something like that.
Damn.
That's the original.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good start, and I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, I don't know too many kids who started out with like, 450 on the first day. So I said, yeah, I need to take this serious.
Okay.
So a lot of kids are gassing me. Like I all of a sudden gained a whole bunch of friends. That's when I started to really pay attention to fake behaviors. Like, the way people were moving. I didn't like that.
Amen to that, dude. Yeah, literally.
Didn't like that. A lot of people, all of a sudden, my friend, even some of those kids who were racist to me in the beginning, all of a sudden, close friends with me.
They're trying to be,
I'm your biggest friend. No, sir.
No.
Don't keep your negativity that way. I don't need it. So, but, like, I was like, wow. And after that, it was just like, I'm going to keep putting stuff out.
Yeah.
That was it.
Screw it. Yeah, so now you're up to here, and these last 3 songs, man, dude, these are fire. These are nice. Well, I guess you can count Run Up with it. So the last 4 songs, man. I like Menace to Society the most.
Yeah.
So you wanna? Can you put me through that one?
Menace to Society. Okay. So really, Menace to Society came, especially like with my upcoming project. What I'm doing is I got tired of people telling me. Not even that, nobody, because, like, I'm very versatile with all my songs. I like to mix it up. I like to try new things. I've tried Spanish songs. Like, yeah, I'm trying a lot of new things.
Okay.
But people were like, oh, like, my OGs were telling me, people are forgetting that you can actually rap. Because I only got into the auto-tune thing or whatever and a couple of that catchy stuff like Run Up and Build Like Us, because that's what sells. That's what's putting out there right now.
Yeah.
Roddy Ricch, people like that, that's what, they're good. And that's what's selling. So, like, that's how your name's getting out there. So, I said, I'm going to put out something that means something to me. So I basically told a little story or whatever. Menace to Society was like me kind of feeling like I'm a menace to society. I mean, the way I grew up, like, was not the way that a lot of other kids grew up. And we were different. We had to get it on our own half the time or whatever. Like, trust issues because we didn't trust the people around us like that. I said I was fighting with anxiety. And like slight depressions every now and then, so it was like it was just I wanted to put things out. I added the little clip in the beginning of Martin Luther King speaking because I feel like equality and race was a huge thing for me, especially seeing what we seen. Because before moving out where we came from or whatever, moving out of Brooklyn, moving out of West Hempstead, we didn't see none of that. So like getting to East Rockaway, and I was like, people need to hear real stuff. Right? So I put that out there, and I didn't think that was gonna do too well either. A lot of my songs I don't think are gonna do too well. Run Up was just supposed to be a setup for my next song. It wasn't supposed to be anything crazy. So it just kind of went.
This is how it is. So your first music video, Run Up, you were in the video, right? Yeah, I was like, I recognize you. What do I recognize from the video?
Yeah.
So did you shoot that over here or did you shoot that up there?
So we shot that in Brooklyn, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, like, shout out to Chad. He's the guy who shot it from Nerd's Eye View. Follow him on Instagram. But yeah, he was one of my aunt's friends or whatever. He did an exceptional job, honestly. Like, the way we put that together was crazy because we we didn't really have a game plan for how this was gonna go.
Yeah.
Like we started off with it was supposed to be like a little like school clip, like all right, like kids in school or whatever. But like then I was like, it's my first video, so I kind of want to only have my circle, my real close circle in there. Like, so whoever was in my circle who could show up or whatever, we had them in there.
Yeah.
So that was exciting, and that blew like out of nowhere.
Yeah, 20K right now.
Yeah, and I had just like started school at Oneonta, so I'm sitting there, and my video was getting passed around kids at Oni. Shout out to my suite mates, man, because they really been, because like, wow, yeah, their support, shout out Miller Place, all of them, like Anthony, shout out Nick, shout out Kevin, shout out Brandy, like, yeah, they put my music out there. So, and it really, it was really good for me, honestly, because like getting used to Oneonta up there, like, yeah, I'm a social butterfly or whatever, but, they
How was it up there for you?
It's cold.
Cold?
Mad cold.
The people, though, people straight there?
Yeah, people are cool. It wasn't what I expected at all, because, like, I was looking at the what is it called? Diversity thing. Yeah. And I really did not want to walk into another, like, situation like I was already in. Yeah. And so, it was 89% Caucasian. I was like, damn, bro, I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Upstate New York for you right there,
yes,
bro.
Sir. Yes, sir, man. And, like, but I got there, and everybody was very accepting. There's always a place for somebody. Everybody's pretty cool or whatever, you know. Yeah. They include you in things or whatever. They want you to be a part of clubs. Yep. Like, Frats really took notice in my music. They really, like, put it out there. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Shout out my boy Brandon and the Sigmas, because they really helped. Yeah, they got my music out there, too. Yeah. ZBT boys. So, yeah. So, yeah, they really made me feel comfortable there. Yeah. And not to mention, I'm a transfer there. And
you're a transfer?
Yeah, I just transferred it because I did my first semester at Nassau.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so I transferred over there. And
wow, that's even harder.
Yeah. But, like, we got placed good. Like, they put us in a suite. Like, we're in a 21 and older building right now. Like,
you're in the 21 over only? Sir. Oh, shit.
So we have, like, so there's, like, 3 singles. We have our own shower, our own bathroom, and then a little half bathroom with a mirror and things like that. Then we have a kitchen, living room, dining room. Damn. Came with a refrigerator, came with a microwave.
Oh, that's so much better than my dorm when I was there.
And we're on the 4th floor. And so we have this crazy view of, like, the other college across campus. And at nighttime, when the lights come out, the stars are out, it's so fire. So, like,
inspirational for your music, then?
Yes, sir. Damn. And I really chose Oneonta because, like, I got into all my top schools. I got into NC State. Like, as much as I misbehaved through, like, middle school, elementary school, or whatever, high school, when my dad moved us, I realized, like, the shit I was getting into, the things I was doing or whatever, it was just to get out of that lifestyle that we were in. But we're out of that now, so I could switch that up or whatever. Yep. That doesn't mean that I can't go back and do what I need to do when it's necessary. And that's what people seem to forget. Like, if I got to flip the switch, it's possible. Yeah. And so, you know, like, like...
Stays in your DNA, pretty much, type of thing?
Yeah, like, survival of the fittest out here. So, So, like, but yeah, I was going to go back to North Carolina because I actually started to like it out there. So, NC State was on my list. I got accepted there. I got accepted to Tampa. Tampa was looking lit, too.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I had applied for UCLA, but didn't get in or got waitlisted, something like that. So, and then I don't know, I just was like, whatever, because all the schools were expensive. So I was like, damn. So I was like, I'll just do a semester at Nassau and then see what. And Oneonta was there, and Oneonta had a studio. They have music studios on campus and things like that. So I said, yeah, that's where I'm going. So I made it work there.
You like it there?
Yeah, I do.
You got thicker skin out there now because it's the cold weather and everything too?
Yeah.
How's your college search going around, all right?
Yeah, it's going all right.
Yeah, it's stressful, right? Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Next big moves. Trying to see what he does next.
I know. My sister's like in the same... Well, she's a junior, so she's like touring colleges now. Yeah. But she's doing like... She wants to do like animation and shit like that. So she's doing totally different shit than I was doing. And, you know, like all the schools, most of these schools I never even heard of that she was like going to. But they're like tough art schools to get into. Yeah. Have you visited to Oneonta yet?
I mean, I went there to drop a move.
Okay.
I was supposed to come and stay there, but like things kept coming up.
Yeah, no, because you're superstar athlete. Yeah. You gotta be doing that, dude.
Goat, man.
Yeah, man. Were you balling out crying when you got dropped off and everything? My mom said when she dropped me out of Hofstra first year, she was like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not crying. You know, this is you. You know, this is what you're doing. No, this woman was like, you know, she's just up in her mom's gene right now. You know, my grandmother's like, yeah, for sure. So, all right. So, we'll talk about some other shit right here, man. So, all right. Fuck it. When you were a kid, what'd you like to watch on, were you guys watching cartoons and shit? Do you like cartoons?
Yeah.
Which cartoons did you guys like? You guys are a few years younger than me.
Yeah, what was we on? We actually watched a lot of Tom and Jerry, a lot of Popeye. Who else do we watched Looney Tunes, of course. We watch Cartoon Network is goated.
Cartoon Network
is better than Nickelodeon and Disney.
Okay.
I don't care what nobody says.
Cartoon Network. So you liked Codename Kids Next Door and Teen Titans?
Sir,
and-
Teen Titans. I thought I was number one. I didn't like being bald, but I thought I was number one.
With the glasses and everything?
Yes.
Bro, good thing he didn't have his head. His one
Yeah,
head.
man. Like, but nah, he was the GOAT to me. I always for me, my dad used to tell me whatever. He was like, always be a leader, never be a follower.
Yeah.
And so watching him lead out everybody. And everybody had respect for him, even though he was bald, he was a weirdo. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a leader too.
He was all stiff for no reason. He kind of reminded me of old Eminem a little bit. He reminded me like that, his attitude, it was like that. Yeah, that one. What else? What was another one? Johnny Test, but that guy was annoying.
Yeah, it got annoying after a while. We watched Ninja Turtles a lot too. I thought I was Raphael because I had anger issues when I was younger, so I used to swear I was a Raphael.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to watch a lot of what else? Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner. I used to love Timmy Turner. Yeah, that whole thought in my head of if I had fairy godparents and things like that to grant me wishes, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that though because every time I would grant a wish, these motherfuckers would be right about here,
floating up around here.
I like the Mexican one. What's his name?
Juandísimo.
Yes, dude, that guy is man. I mess with him.
With
him. No, I was a SpongeBob guy, man. I like SpongeBob. Sure. What else did you guys do? What video games did y'all mess with?
Man, so our dad was a big video game guy, and he in his in the basement or whatever, he had his own little setup and things like that. So he had we had what was it? We had Tekken. We played a lot of Tekken.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat was lit. Need for Speed.
Okay, so you like cars too?
Love Need for Speed, man. Okay. And I think add only on to that, if you ask any of my roommates or whatever, they walk in, that's the only game I'm playing. I just beat the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Need for Speed?
I just beat Hot Pursuit, I think it is. Yeah, I just beat that one. I gotta get the new one, Heat. Yeah.
Do you ever played Forza?
Yes. It was alright. I liked Forza, but I liked Need for Speed more.
Which Forza though? That's the big question.
What was it? What was the last one?
Oh, it is Horizon. You're playing Horizon, the free roam.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you said Motorsport, I'd be like, you gotta play Horizon. No. That's what all I've been playing, man. My life is I just have no life right now. I've been playing Forza, and I play the challenges, weekly challenges. So I'm always on that. They have to. This was one right now. You have to buy. I'm kind of broke on credits right now. I'm trying to unlock more cars. So I just bought a shitload of cars. So I need a Koenigsegg. I need to buy another Koenigsegg to play the dirt challenge, but I can't do it because of I don't have enough credits.
I just got the Koenigsegg and Need for Speed. At this point, since I beat the game, I just been doing a whole bunch of races to just buy all the cars, buy all the fancy cars. Yeah, for sure.
What's your dream car?
So. That's tough.
No. 3. All right, I'll give you a 3-car garage.
All right,
that's a little better.
Definitely want a Wraith. I wouldn't drive it myself though. I have somebody drive me. I want to look up and see stars.
Okay. Which one? The Phantom or do you want the truck?
The Coleman is nice. Yeah, the Coleman or whatever. Yeah, I'd probably get the Coleman, the truck, and then I'd also want to beat it though. I want maybe something nice on gas, cause I know gas be kicking my ass. Man. Just so that the other thing is my dad used to tell me, it was a lot of people mess up and become targets because they live this lifestyle too much. And so I'd probably go with something, maybe a nice Honda Civic, something fire. Okay. And then something crazy fast too. I'd probably cop a Lambo or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What about you?
Out.
Me? Man, shoot, I'm getting the Wraith.
Wraith?
Yeah.
The truck or are you doing the sedan?
Yeah, the Phantom.
Phantom? Okay.
Then I'm gonna get the let's see. Shoot, I like a lot of cars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna get Ferrari.
Okay. Which one? The newer ones, or do you like a more
older ones, 2013 type stuff?
It's a LaFerrari.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the last one, shoot, a beater car too, but something that I could do stuff with. Like
project car.
Yeah, like Infiniti G37. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, that would be a lot of fun. That would be fun.
Yeah, he's always liked like speed more. I've always been a big luxury guy. Like from my first car, cause like I got into this thing where like I loved cars, so I started getting into like buying and flipping cars too.
Really?
Yeah. So my first car was like a Hyundai Tiburon. I remember the only reason I bought it when I was like 15. Only reason why I bought it before I got my permit, anything. I only bought it because my mother said she was not gonna tolerate me listening to curse worded music, and we used to get into it. No curse words in her car or whatever, only gospel music.
My mom didn't even let me say the word stupid when I was a kid until like recently, bro.
So I was like, nah, I'm gonna get my own car then. I was saying, she was like, when you get your own car, when you get your own house, you can do all this. I said, okay. So I bought my own car. I remember when she sat in the car, started playing my music, and she was like, nah. I was like, you told me when I got my car. So from that, I flipped out or whatever and bought a 2000, because I also like classic cars. So I bought a 2002, no, it was a 2007 Jaguar X-Type.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from that, I bought for my birthday or whatever for myself, around the time that I dropped my EP last year, I think it was. I flipped that and bought a 2004 Mercedes S-Class S430. Yeah, and nah, that was probably my favorite car.
Yeah?
RP Celeste, because something happened.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody did me dirty and stopped mad hard, and I ended up crashing. And it was no way of replacing that. Like, I mean, I could probably cop a new one, but my dad was like, there's no point or whatever. You experienced it. If you're going to get a new one, get something that's more recent. Because 2003, 2004, I mean, that thing had massage chairs. Like, in the front seats. Like, yeah, that was fire.
Damn. So you were on grown man shit with all that?
Yeah, and the looks that I was getting, it was like, I mean, I had police looks. Like, police was sitting there acting like, where'd you get this car? I was like, I flipped, got a new one. It was just,
really?
Yeah.
Well, the Mercedes are even doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would think not for a Mercedes, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of nervous. If you ever got, like, I don't think I'm ever going to get, like, a big, like, sports car. The car I would love to get would be like a Ferrari F40. That's like to me that's like if I spent $1 million on a car, that would be the car I would get for sure. But I'm honestly like because I'm gonna get stopped all the time. You know? Eventually I want to move to Florida, so that's like in like 3-4 years. But when I go there, then I might be able to get away with it. But here, but everyone's stopping. You know, you know, my man he gets stopped all the time, and he drives a friggin' what do you drive, Huey? He drives a Camry. He gets stopped like every week.
They're like, it's bullshit. Hot. It's hot out here. Yeah.
No, man, I don't mess with that. What's your favorite part about it out here?
Honestly, like Long Island probably or whatever. I think I just like the fact that, you know, I can feel comfortable doing things that I probably wasn't more comfortable doing in the city. Okay. Like when we were living in Canarsie and things like that. Like shout out to the Floss. We love the Floss. It's nice out there. But you know, like not being able to like worry about going to the park or whatever and having to look over to make sure that my like bag is still there and things like that. Like, like because like that was like that sucked so much. Like you could only bring so much to the basketball court or whatever. Like you have to walk in your ball shoes that you wear and things like that. Walk in your ball shoes to the court and play ball or whatever, and just hope that your basketball is still there at the end or somebody's watching your ball. Like
damn, bro, that sucks. How are these games in Brooklyn?
Oh,
they must be ultra competitive.
Crazy active, and they weren't. When we moved here, they weren't ready for that. Like when we moved here and started playing, I remember I practiced my tryout week here sophomore year. I remember these kids said, "Don't do that. You just got here. Don't try out for varsity." And I was like, "Bro, if you were where I was at, man, they don't like." This is what I'm seeing. Nothing against your school or whatever, but this is not like a crazy team haven't seen something like before. Not to mention we played AAU and things like that. And they weren't ready for shit talking either. I was big on shit talking.
Okay, so you were like Reggie Miller, you were like
I like being in people's heads. My favorite basketball player is Russell Westbrook. And I like how angry he is. I like, you know, it's just he just brings that energy or whatever. So whenever I got the chance to, I didn't care if he was bigger, and that was the way we were raised. I don't care if you're bigger, smaller than me, we're still gonna try to take you. And so whenever we stepped on for tryouts or whatever, if you thought you were the shit, I'm talking my shit too. I'm talking my shit.
So you were talking shit to Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, like it was crazy.
What about you? For football? What do you put? What position you play? And who's your players you like?
Shoot. Oh, my position I play this year DN and tight end.
Oh my God, DN, dude, that must be the most fun fucking position, man.
It is pretty lit.
It's a monster.
Sacks, oh my God, let's see, most sacks I had was 3 in a game.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's lit though.
Yeah.
It's cutting back, gets QB.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of dudes is big though, but
Yeah, those linemen, man. Oh my God, those guys are big motherfuckers.
Yeah, I played D tackle though before too.
You did? Oh my God, it's even worse. You have to, because those running backs, you got to hit the fucking running back.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty I'm fast and like I'm bigger than I look.
Yeah, I wasn't actually suspecting DN. I thought you would be like a big safety possibly or something like that, or you know.
Yeah, but like I'm one of like the big kids because our school is small, right?
Oh, okay.
But honestly, like I used to pop out to his games.
Yeah.
I love popping out to his games. I love watching my little brother play because it's like when you think about like the things that we were doing back then or whatever. Like I remember like 7th and 8th grade. Like of course you tell your parents, yeah, I'm going to school, getting an education. But that was not my mindset at all. My mindset was really making sure him and my sister were good, and I do that by any means. Yeah. And so like whether I got in trouble for it or not, like. As long as they're good. So watching him play or whatever is crazy to me. That's huge to me. So, like, you'd go in there and you're going to know I'm there. Like, you're going to know I'm on the scene or whatever. Once he's running you over, and I'll talk shit to the other team, too. Like, bro. Yeah, I don't care.
So, wait, are you like a young, you're like a young J.J. Watt or young... He's Von Miller? Like, who are you doing?
Let me think. Let's see.
Because my cousin played for like a year. He played DN, a D tackle or something like that, and he was like, "Look, I know you like to watch the outside. You know, like when I used to play backyard football, I would always play safety. So like I would always watch the outside. I always watch the wide receiver battle. He's like, no, stop watching that. Watch the trenches battles every time." And I'm like, so for a whole game, I watch the trenches. I'm like, dude, these guys over here, these guys are like 300 pounds, and you have these defensive guys going in full speed at these guys. I can't. Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Yo, on the line, there's a whole bunch of idiots going head to head.
Yeah.
I mean, like, bro, they be looking like. I remember I pulled up one time or whatever, and he cracked somebody, and I was just sitting here thinking, bro, my brother looked like a crackhead out there. Like, bro, because the energy they get after the adrenaline rush is like.
The first hit is like. It's like you feel nothing. That adrenaline kick in, and you just running people over, doing this and that.
Damn. So it's almost like you don't feel those. You don't feel those big offensive linemen.
After the game, like, he come home sore. My hip. But during the game, man, it looked like he's just living. So I'll be like, whatever.
All right. Bet. We're gonna have to. Well, the season's over, right?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. I gotta find a new favorite high school team. You know, I gotta watch high school football. Fuck. What do you think about? What are you doing to protect yourself from the coronavirus right now?
So let me tell you something. First off, so I just touched back in I was about to say in New York. I don't be considered upstate New York.
Yeah, that's not New York.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But I just touched back down here, and I'm like went to go chill with one of my cousins in Rosedale, and I walk into the deli. I just wanted to get something calm to eat, something I haven't had, cause up there like the nearest like. You're not.
You don't got delis. That's where I'm from. We don't have delis either.
So I get to the deli. I think I coughed once, bro, just once. The cashier looks at me and says, "You sure you good, bro? You got the coronavirus?" I said, "Damn, is that serious?" Like, yeah, like so I've been on some washing heavy, like. Oh man!
Oh, it's been good now.
Just
you gonna do a PSA in your next music video for all the.
Yeah. I've been scrubbing under the nails, looking, paying attention, like hand sanitizer. My mom and dad were just talking about this before we got here.
Yeah.
How they're like, cause Purell, the hand sanitizer, they're like charging like $80 now for like a little bottle or whatever. They're like profiting off of the coronavirus.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro. So like they're trying to cop
think
online.
Of that?
Yeah. They're trying to cop Purell online right now for the house and different dispensers inside the house. I'm like, all right, whatever y'all want to do. Because my mom don't live with us anymore, but like, we live with our dad, so it's like whatever you want to put in the house, whatever, it's whatever. Like, but yeah, I've just been trying to keep my distance. If I notice somebody's getting a little too, yeah.
Are you gonna take what you learned in Brooklyn and then take it to the coronavirus?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Because. Nah, but like the only thing that I don't like about this whole thing is media is really doing numbers on it. Social media itself, like I get like for social awareness, but it's not like the coronavirus is bad, but it's not like we've had the flu too, and like you get the flu has been killing people for, and you don't
long
see
time,
and you don't be seeing people talking about the way the coronavirus is, and it sucks because you got people like like, I don't know, I like to stay open-minded. So you got like Asians out there, whatever, who are literally getting like tormented now because people think that they're carrying it all the time. That's annoying. Like, that's wrong. It's disrespectful. So yeah, I don't rock with all that. But like, cause I know what it feels like. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
poor kids, you know, and actually it's Iran, I think, is a place where it's like exploding right now.
Yes.
Yo, those guys in Iran, all right, I gotta talk about this right here. Because they were putting these government officials who have the coronavirus, they were throwing them on TV.
Yeah.
How stupid can you be?
Yeah.
And then infecting everybody. If you saw that, dude,
you're gonna just spread it even more.
dumbasses, man. And those guys looked like they were dying up on stage there, and then they're coughing, sweating and everything.
Like that. Yeah.
And I'm like, look, this is you gotta use like logic here, you know,
common
sense, man.
Yeah, so.
Damn. So, are you gonna ever perform at Oneonta during the?
So crazy story. Let me tell you. Well, it's not even a story, but it's like funny story. Basically, I had gone up there. I already performed once for a little thing. My friend Brandon or whatever. He's like the big brother for me. He's a senior there, but he's been looking out for me since I got there. And he sends me flyers for every show to perform at. I'll be like, yeah, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm ready. But he'll be like, nah, you're doing it. So I'll be like, whatever. So I performed maybe 3 weeks ago there, and a lot of people like fucked with it, and it was really good. Like I had a lot of people. I remember going to the dining halls, and people were like, yo, where can I? Because I performed an unreleased song too, and they were like, yo, where can I get you unreleased? And I was like, it's coming out soon. They're like, are you on social media? Are you on like Apple Music? We want to check you out. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So like slowly, I'm starting to meet new people through that. We have this thing called O-Fest, which is like. It's like a festival or whatever where like a big artist comes to perform. This year we have Tory Lanez coming to perform. And you could try to apply to
open for him,
open up for him. So what sucks is that I came second semester. If I came the first, I would have gotten to know more people to vote for me. So I had a lot of people who came out. Shout out to all those people who voted for me.
Yeah.
I didn't make the top 6 to go into the like competition thing, and it's crazy too because the people who did make the top 6 even told me, they were like, yeah, bro, we were for sure that you were gonna do it. They just forgot that like I just came here, so I was like one of the only freshmen to do it, and on top of that, I'm a second semester. I'm the only one who just got here. So I didn't know enough people to put it out there, but like. To my people who are doing it, you know, shout out to them or whatever. My boy C4, another kid I gotta tell you to meet up with because he's killing shit. C4, man, from Staten Island. Yeah, yeah, so he's nice with it, but yeah, he's him and a couple other kids I know up there who are in the top 6 right now. They have to do an audition in front of like live people and things like that to see if they can open up for Tory Lanez. So that should be fire.
That's nice that they're doing that.
It's cool. It's so cool. Like and that's what I'm saying. Like. As Oneonta has a lot of opportunities, like they give you mad opportunities, mad things to do. So big ups to them.
Yeah, and what you majoring in right now?
Right now I'm a communication major, but I might. Everybody's like, bro, you should do like psych or music industry because I like both of those. I like being in the heads of people. Like I like. So I might maybe minor in like either psych or music industry or make a concentration for one of those. So yeah, education comes first for everything. So yeah.
Damn, so school first for you?
Yeah, school first, man. Like,
yeah. I've been trying to be on my school first stuff in my last semester here, but
I feel you.
I gotta say, man, I've had senioritis since first grade, bro. Since like I was a young kid. Ever since I started waking up early for school, I was like, I'm not with it. I'm not with it, but now I'm almost done. And then my contractual obligation to my mother to get my education is over. It's over.
For real.
Done.
For real.
Done. And never have to do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's coming up in the future for you?
All right. So a lot of big talks. So we have, like I said, I wanted to like kind of show people that I can still rap. You know, like people be forgetting that I can do the mainstream music or whatever, but that's what sells. But I can rap. Like, if you need to hear lyrics, I got you. Because remember, all I listened to was really Meek Mill for mad long. Like, So I'm planning on working on a project that has maybe 4 or 5 songs or whatever that are straight rap. Maybe a song that's like Caribbean based because I love those island beats. Like that stuff that Tory Lanez be doing, man, it's crazy. And and then maybe like 2 songs like that are like Built Like Us or something like that, or Run Up. So working on that. Planning to have another video in the summer to one of my unreleased songs because it's more of a party summer song. So working on that. Really like striving at school to meet more people. I want to meet so many people or whatever. Like I want to get connected. I've been talking to a couple labels and things like that. A couple people have been talking to me. I can't tell their names.
Yeah, no.
But I've been talking to a couple labels and things like that. And they're giving me good looks and things like that. And as long as they're paying attention, like A&Rs and scouts and things like that, like that shows me that I'm progressing somewhere.
Yeah,
because like
for sure.
that's all it is. I normally don't do a lot of features. I don't like I said, I like being isolated when it comes to my music, but I'm trying to let my social side come out in music or whatever.
Okay.
Trying to like work with more people too. So
Okay.
I'm totally down to work.
Yeah.
At the same time though, I'm starting to realize that like this is a gift or whatever, but this is also something that you can, bring it off into other things. I'm playing like if I get to a certain extent level, I'm trying to do things that like Jay-Z, like Kanye West, like billionaires are doing, like they branch off.
Getting into the business side of things?
Yeah, like,
okay.
Which is why I'm taking business classes at Oneonta as well for
Okay.
music, because like, I mean, they don't even have to put music out anymore to say billionaires.
They could just fucking have other people do it for them and
Exactly.
invest in art pieces
Invest
and
in
shit.
art, in real estate. Like I'm always trying to be 10 steps ahead of everything.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I'm trying to work with a
thinking.
couple singers too. Like I like here because I like R&B too. Like people don't know I like R&B. I like.
Oh, no, I could see you switching over there too, man.
So,
Dude, that debut tape for you is gonna be something else, man. Because the quality, I don't even know. It was I was going through your catalog and then just it was one song where the mixing was, and then like the next song was like it was night and day.
Yeah,
it was unbelievable.
yeah.
It was like holy shit, like you got with the right people or everything like that.
I started because what I do is when I come to my music, I like record like on a blue mic, just like this blue microphone at home or whatever, and it's like a little, and I send it to one of my cousins. Shout out J Trill, like that's he's been mixed, and so shout out to Curly J too.
Curly J?
Yeah,
Okay.
He's like my older brother or whatever. He's the half brother that we have. So like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's
the
kinda,
one from Hempstead.
Yes,
He's an
sir.
artist.
Yes, sir.
He's supposed to come on sometime
Yeah,
soon.
So yeah, that's the big bro or whatever, and like we all grew up together and things like that. And so
Okay.
like when it started happening, we started working together. And,
Okay.
they mix and master a lot of things for me because I personally couldn't do it myself. I've been trying to learn. I don't know. I think I just need to stick to making music.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So they helped that out a lot or whatever. But after a while they would tell me which songs they would mix and master as like pre-drafts, and I would have like little unreleased pre-drafts, but then they would be like, they'd pull out of the 5 or 6, these 2 songs need to go to the studio. So I'd go to my guy Eric Bauchi. I don't know if you know him.
Eric Bauchi. Okay, Bauchi. Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
He's
been on before.
Yeah, he has. I remember seeing that video.
Yeah.
I'd go to his place and record, and he does a phenomenal job. I mean, he did run up for me. I remember me and him knocked out 4 songs in like an hour. 4 or 3 songs in an hour.
Yeah, he's so good. We gotta do a vlog actually at his studio because that guy, I don't know if it's a sweatshop over there, but goddamn, that dude he works his ass off.
He works his fucking ass off. So big props to him.
And that's gonna be somebody who's gonna be able to do music for the rest of his
Hell
life.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, he doesn't need to rely on being on the mic.
Exactly. I want to have his drive. So I always I strive to be like people like him. You know, just keep working and see if it goes somewhere. Another person who I used to talk to a lot or whatever, cause he's kind of like family to us now. I don't know if you know K Hus.
Yeah, I know K Hus.
So
Yeah.
K Hus
I know who. Of him. Yeah.
So like his mom kind of became like aunties to me when I was younger. Like we just became like super close to that family. And so like I would text him when I was first starting out. I'd be like, bro, like I'd DM and I'd be like, bro, what do you think? Like, do you think this is good or whatever? And whenever I DM people, I tell them like, I don't want your clout. I'm not trying to use you as a stepping stone for anything. I just want to learn from you guys.
Yeah.
See to be where you're at. Because if I have the talent to do it, that's where I'm gonna try to be at.
Right.
So he's killing it. He's doing his thing too. Shout out to him. But because of that. The future is just, I got a lot in store. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited, because you're definitely like, you know, you look at people and you're just like, their best music is not, it's like, it's you got so much to do, like, in the future. You know, there's like a lot of upside there, huge upside.
For real.
All right, so shout out what you want to shout out, my man.
Shout out BOE.
Shout out BOE. Shout out the guys.
Yeah, those are the guys or whatever. Breach over everything. What else? Big shout out to a lot of my teachers. I know there's a lot of, rappers who be like, my teachers ain't support me. Nah.
Yeah.
Like, especially in my high school at East Rockaway, especially West Hempstead as well, too. A lot of my teachers were big on supporting. My superintendents and things like that all listened to my music. They all played it. They even all called me Jiggy or whatever. Like, they called me by my nickname and things like that. Even at graduation, they called me by my nickname, too. So, shout out to them for really being big support. Shout out to East Rockaway because, you know, they also helped get my music out there. Shout out to my friends at Oni. Shout out to my brother, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, this is I kid you not, man. I don't think I'd be where I'm at, like, without him. Like, this is my right hand, man. Shout out to my little sister, too, because I know she's working hard, too. She constantly is supporting, listening to my music. I'll pass the shower and she's bumping my music. I hate hearing my music out loud, too.
Yeah, he's like that. He's weird.
Yeah, I'm weird like that. I don't like hearing my music. But really, thank you for supporting me. I got a lot in store, and I just hope nobody's dropping off. And shout out to my haters. Like, I know that's corny as hell, but shout out to the people who've been down with me for a minute, or the people who didn't bang with me in the beginning, because, like, I've gotten so far without you guys.
Yeah.
And shout out to Louis, man. Free my big brother Louis, because like I said, another person who I wouldn't be here without. And shout out my aunts and my mom and dad for supporting me. So
yeah, man. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming on the podcast. Man.
Shout out to you too, man.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. Where can they find you guys on?
On Instagram, you can find me at ASAPJiggy, ASVP.Jiggy _. And
then you can find me at DFW._Craig.
Yeah, and then for my music and things like that, Spotify, Apple Music, all that, etc. It's JIGG space STAXKS.
Jigg Staxks.
Yes, sir.
Alrighties, yo, subscribe to Spinner Media. Thank you guys for these guys coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you're a new viewer, definitely stay tuned because I got a lot of fun interviews coming up, fun content coming up. Check out the upperclassmen stuff that just came out, all that Cypher shit. Finally got that done. And yeah,
man, y'all know the vibes. Big up NY.
SKB NITG on Instagram.
Yes,
subscribe, Spinner Media. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah.